What's up, Stovetop? It is Burrito and Taco, and for right now, it is literally just Burrito and Taco. Tamale had something come up, so he might join us in the middle of the pod. But we are back again after weeks. In the last episode, talked about how I was going to be in the field for a while, and I recently got back, so now we're on the pod again. How's it going, Taco?
Oh, dude, it is going good. I am chilling and I was excited to get this pod going. I even texted you guys multiple times. Oh, I'm just glad to be back. I'm glad to be back on the pod.
It's definitely been a while. Anything crazy come up over the time that we've been separated?
Um, Aside from people coming and going at work and just overall just normal days, that's about it. Like, not too crazy, but I did get a new setup. I bought a computer and a mic, so I sound better on the pods, hopefully.
You sound way better.
And I'm, yeah, it's instead of using my phone, because that's what I've mainly been using, but now I got a mic, so hopefully it's way better than what I used to have.
Oh yeah, I'd buy a lot. Like your voice is coming a lot clearer, and I mean the delay is still there. Like I can definitely sense when I speak, you don't hear or respond for like a couple seconds later, but we'll just have to deal with that as we go.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it happens. We are far away from each other.
Yeah, and
But I don't think delay's too bad. Like especially when I was using my phone, the delay was bad. I don't know if it's because it was over the phone or something, but on the computer, the delay is a lot better.
hell yeah. Fuck, where do we begin? Like there's I mean for me, like I said, I was in the field doing some gunnery stuff. We qualified, which is good, meaning I should be coming back for summer block leave, so we could try to do a podcast all together again, which I can't wait for. And other than that, it's just been a lot of music, making music that crazy.
Damn, dude. That's awesome. Dude, it would be so awesome to have all three of us just in the same room. Oh,
Remember that picture I
that's
sent
what
you?
I'm excited for. I did. What's up?
You see that picture I sent you? The one with all of us?
Yeah, dude, that was such an old photo.
And
It
remember that
was
pop.
me. Yeah, I do too. It was Mrs. Taco, me, and Tamale and Burrito. We were all just in the t- burritos. Sorry, why am I stuttering? It was all in Burrito's room, and me and Mrs. Taco are like laying on the bed. Tamale and Burrito are like sitting next to each other, and we're all like in like this little huddle because the mic was right there.
Yeah, I remember like one of the topics we talked about was like 'cause this was like that on that pod was right after like all of us got tattoos, I think. No, that was the one with avocado. I forget what we talked about in this one. I think we talked about tattoos, but I should be getting a new one soon, hopefully. Like I'll get like a bonus check here soon, so I might just put a bit of that into doing a couple things.
True. Speaking of tattoos, real quick, uh, I have been thinking, and I might actually get into tattooing. I don't know if I told you this, but I tattooed cheese. Like I just drew a little smiley face, and it stayed really well. And it was my first time ever tattooing,
Oh
and
yeah.
like it's a little faded on the mouth, but the eyes are like perfect.
Yeah, you've always been like very artistic, just like your brother, and like you're always like drawing stuff. Like every time I see you, you always have something new in the sketchbook, and it's always pretty sick.
Dude, I love the artistic, like, drawing side. I've been drawing for a very long time, and, like, tattooing, being able to tattoo someone and have my art and something they love on them
Yeah,
for the rest of their lives, that's amazing to me.
that's a really cool thing. I mean, I've always like you know me to be like a big artist. I used to do a lot of the comic book stuff, and that's how I started YouTube a long time ago. But
Oh yeah.
I've drifted away from it. Like I know I could have done like I was at a point where I could have went to college for it. I could have done like a lot of stuff that I dreamed of, but I lost interest into like doing it. But
Yeah, I get that. I mean, there's times where you're like really into something, you just drop it off. It happens.
yeah, I mean, I'm still a big fan of like the whole arts thing. Like I play music, I make music and post it. Like I'll still like doodle here and there. I like the whole creative essence. Like I'm very creative and I like to create things.
Dude, I get that 100%. That's why I'm making music because it's an art. Like to me, I just I don't know. I love art and all of that, and I love drawing. Like I haven't drawed driven draw no. Why would
Drew,
I say driven? I I drew. I haven't been drawing. No, see that sounds wrong.
you haven't drew in a long time.
Oh yeah, you're right, dude. English is hard for me. I love math. Uh, I haven't drew in a very long time, but I should get back into it. And you know what Mrs. Taco pointed out to me?
What's up?
Like she pointed out that I have a eye like a eye obsession, like because a lot of my drawings have eyes in them. Like
Mhm.
a lot of the things I like have an eye, and then like I mean, I don't know. I guess I have an eye obsession.
I mean, like drawing eyes is something that like a lot of people start with, and that's something that I know you and your brother both like did a lot is draw eyes like different ways, like a normal eye or a creepy eye or a realistic eye. Like eyes are like something you can start simple as like it's a simple thing, but you can make it into something that looks really fucking cool.
True. I just need to get better at drawing faces. I'm pretty good at drawing eyes and noses, but the lips and just having a proportional face is so hard to me for some reason because I
Yeah.
want to keep like drawing crazy.
Like with drawing anatomy or like anything comic related, drawing anatomy is like one of the hardest things to get because one, you gotta have like the poses make sense, but also you gotta make sure your proportions are right for that pose to make sure like, oh, if there's a arm that's closer, you don't want it to be smaller, you want it to be bigger. And trying to make it like realistic is it's really hard. Like you gotta know like a good bit of anatomy for it.
Oh, 100%. And I'm not that good. Like like when I draw full bodies like a full body head to toes, I always put their arms behind their back because I suck at drawing hands.
Yeah.
Same with like feet. I I'll be honest, stovetop, I hate feet. They're just gross. I don't like them.
Yep.
But like if I'm drawing feet, they all have shoes.
Yeah, like feet and hands are two very common things that people struggle with because the hands like it's such a small thing, but like another thing with proportions and anatomy, but also like it's you have these complicated like hand positions and trying to get like the fingers where they should be, have them be the right size, and I mean the list goes on of like what makes them hard.
Yeah, that is true. And just making them look normal too, because if you make the palm too big or like, the base of the hand too big, it looks weird from the arms. Same with the fingers. Like you got to make the fingers just perfect. Otherwise, you have one big one. And you're like, that doesn't look normal.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've like actually drew something. I mean, throughout like basic training and stuff, I did like a good bit of it. Like we had a guy who was he was a DM or is such was a DM for like D&D and stuff, and he had all these characters. So I'd like we had nothing better to do. We were just sitting there, so I would draw out like sketch ideas for his characters and things like that, and he seemed to like it. So
Hey, that's pretty good. Uh, Going back to the tattoos though, what are you thinking of getting?
so one thing I want to do is you know how your brother did that Batman tattoo on my chest.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is I want to get it professionally done and have it redone to be a little bit bigger, but and then have bats fading out of it, and then as like the bats are like going over my shoulder, I want something to be like on my upper arm, like the bats like fade into, which I thought about doing like an angel, like a something that could be pretty cool.
Oh, I think I kind of see what you're putting down.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about my next tattoo. I kind of want to get like a, it's funny. It has to do with eyes. I want to get like a leg tattoo this time because I only have one leg tattoo, but that's on my ankle. So I kind of want to get one, but I don't know what I want with the eyes. I've seen a couple ideas, like one was a rose with a bunch of eyes in it. Another one I was thinking of like this. I seen it on the internet. There was a really cool looking snake, but like the scales had like eyes in them here and there. And oh, dude, it looks so dope. And I was thinking like maybe I could get it to like wrap around my leg.
Be pretty dope. You ever gonna like fill up your arm? Like you have a bunch of like tattoos on there. You ever gonna like fill it in to like make it a full sleeve?
Yeah, my left arm, since I have tattoos on my hand, I've been thinking of making that one a full sleeve, and then my right arm would be like the dotted sleeve.
Okay. You still doing like the angel demon thing with it with your arms?
Yeah, I have a angel and demon on my arms right now. I have the I've been thinking of getting another one of like a heart or something with like a good heart and a bad heart. I had the smiley face on one arm. I still got to get the frown on the other.
I thought you did that. Didn't you?
No, I forgot about the frowny face.
I thought you had like that like creepy smiley face, and then the other one you had the frowny face. Or did you must not have finished the other one then.
No, I never finished the creepy frowny face. Tamale does though. Tamale has both.
Oh, that's who I'm thinking of then.
Yeah, I like the second you brought it up, I was like, "Oh, he's probably thinking of tamales because he has this frowny face, which I still need to get."
Other than that, like I don't know, I don't want to have like a whole bunch of tattoos on me, but having one like that could be pretty cool to have. I've never been like huge into tattoos. Like I never like built up the interest or addiction or however you want to put it. Like I had these two. The first one I got, to match you. That one, that one holds true.
Yeah. We still need to add on to that. Remember the ideas we had for it?
Remember we talked about it. I don't remember what we talked about though.
We were okay, so Stovetop, me, and Burrito here have a matching tattoo, which is 3 crosses on our chest. And we were gonna add like this. Oh no, was it? We were gonna add like an angel, like leaving like this dark pit or something like that. I can't remember.
And what could be cool is like if an angel was rising and the crosses are like its aura surrounding it. That could be cool.
That would be cool.
But I
It's
might.
just the way mine. Oh, go ahead. No, you good, man. Go ahead.
So, I mean, if I'm gonna do the angel thing on my upper arm, I wouldn't want to have like 2 angels on. But so I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I completely forgot we even talked about it. But the only thing I thought of was like my redoing my bat tattoo and making the bats fade out and then back into something else. That's really all I thought about.
True. Which you should do that, and then maybe we can come up with like a different design for the 3 crosses. Because if you're already putting an angel there,
Yeah.
it would be kind of like, repetitive and too many I guess, in that area.
Well, we could do like a bigger cross with like little crosses surrounding it or something like that. Since we already have the little crosses, we could do like a bigger cross and have that be like part of our pec or our chest.
Yeah, I could see that. Like having like the left side of our pec just kind of like full of those little crosses and the one big cross. Maybe add something like a background, like I'm trying to think, kind of like wings in a way.
Yeah, we could do like the three, like turn these three crosses into like the three crosses from when Jesus was crucified. So like, for that representation.
We could do that, but the way my crosses are set up, I don't know if it would work.
I don't think mine would either. Well, because
Because I don't.
I mean, it's like set up to where, like on mine, you have the one that's on top and bottom, and then I have one on the right side. That could all make into one cross, so they just add the two crosses, but I don't know, we'll have to workshop it.
Yeah, we will. I was gonna say Oh yeah, ours are identical, so I mean mine sits like that too. I don't know. We'll figure something out for that.
Did I tell you that my dad had like an idea for a tattoo that he would get?
No way, your dad would get one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way. So he said because like two of his kids are in the military, and he's saying that in my oldest brother, he's getting into a different branch, but he's getting into the military. And then if my little brother did, like all four of us,
Yep.
he would get a tattoo on his arm that represents all his kids joining the military.
Oh, dude, that would be awesome.
He was thinking about like having like, I don't know if it was a cross or what it was, but like dog tags, and like each dog tag on his arm would like say our name and what branch we're in, and something like that. I was mind blown. I didn't know whether to be like happy or if I should be like, oh, that's a dumb idea. He did have a few in him at the time, but
Yeah. Dude, if your dad actually did do that, it would be dope because, like, one, I would never expect your dad to get one. But two, like, he's thinking about you guys and it would be forever etched on him. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's like part of his reasoning is like, well, he loves tattoos, like he loves seeing people's tattoos and stuff. He just doesn't want to have them for himself. I mean, part of it is because since he was born, he was he was a solid Christian guy, and he lived by the book, still does, the best he can, and part of that being that like you shouldn't have ink on your body, like the whole body's a temple thing, but I don't know, like it would be pretty cool. I wouldn't tell him no, but I would definitely ask him if he's sure about it.
Exactly. Yeah. Because, like, we both know how your dad is. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it would be a pretty cool concept, though, to have, like, all of your kids and what branch they're in and, like,
That's a huge thing.
having the dog tags. Yeah, it's huge.
I'd be down for it though.
It would, I would definitely want to see it, like, because I would never, like I said, I would never expect your dad to get one. So if he did, I would want to, like, if I could, watch him get it or even just, like, show up when it's fresh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like that'd be really cool to see, even for me.
Yeah.
That's a long time down the line, if anything. If like, and that's if like all of us were to
True.
like be in. I mean, he's already got 2 out of the 4. One should be going here towards the end of the year. Like, I think it's around like August or September time when my oldest brother is going to be hopefully leaving. And then if my little brother ends up going in.
It'd be interesting if your little brother does, because he doesn't seem. I mean, he's still very young yet, you know,
Yeah.
but he doesn't seem interested in it. You know,
No, he's like, I mean, he
like
like now especially he's really big into it. Like he wants to get into SWAT. That's like his big thing. He wants to be like part of like a SWAT team and whatnot. And I told him like, you know, you could do military and then work your way to there, but like if you just specifically want to be SWAT, just like start in the police force, do some schooling, do it that way. Like, don't join the military if you don't have to. That's what I'd say.
yeah. No, I mean he at the time that I knew of him, he didn't seem interested. He seemed more like on the techie side. You know what I mean? He's pretty good with tech.
Yeah, he has me to thank for that. I was kind of that influence, but I was good too with tech. I was good with like all the nerdy shit. And look where I'm at now, huh? Fucking took a step down to be this fucking peasant, fucking number. That's what I am.
We're all numbers.
Dude, graduated with a 4.0. I could have done whatever I wanted, and my dumbass joined the military. What's up?
Well, that's on you, buddy.
It sure is.
Hey, at least you graduated.
And you're living a more comfortable life than I am.
True. That is true. Oh,
Did you get a message too?
so tell me,
Oh.
what's up?
Tamale just texted me. He's getting my attention. Oh, he said he can hop on now. I'm like, all right, we waiting.
Oh, awesome. He didn't text me. What the hell? I'm the one who set this up.
Yeah, I mean,
Am I just like the odd man? What's going on?
he's been talking about starting a pod for a while. Like, we could have did one last weekend. I was like, but I was still recovering from our field event, so I didn't really feel like doing it. But he was like, hey, we gotta do a pod. He was talking about it yesterday, and then you brought it up today. I'm like, all right, yeah, we gotta do one. We finally gotta get this done.
Well, yeah, I've been wanting to do one because like we haven't done one for a minute, and I know Stovetop, like our true followers and friends, they want to hear us, you know.
Yeah.
And plus, I missed doing this. Like it was the only thing I've been thinking about for like the past 2 weeks is my pod,
Yeah.
our pod. I mean, I even got a mic and a computer.
Hey, look who it is.
Boy,
What's up?
how's it going?
What's up, brother?
I am on my phone in the middle of the garage, so yeah, some things came up, and now I'm visiting family.
Hey,
Word.
you good, man? You good?
You alright? We here.
Were you recording?
Yeah, we're recording. We've been on the pod for 23 minutes.
Word. What have we been talking about?
We've been talking about tattoos. Not too much of music. Yeah, we talked about tattoos for a good bit now.
What about them? Talking about when you're gonna give me my new one?
They're talking about
Nate.
Oh shit.
I need a new tattoo.
Like I said. Hey, all I'm saying is I'm getting a tattoo gun. Like I have one on order right now, and I am getting one.
So what's up? I'll let you use me as a canvas, like dead ass, dead ass.
Even cheese is letting me use them as a canvas.
Hey, I might too.
That's awesome.
I might too.
Oh, you.
Oh,
and your
even
delicate
burrito.
skin.
I got.
You've got the one tattoo, or do you have more now? Do you just have the Batman or whatever it is?
I'm up my crosses and Batman. I was talking about
Right.
how I was gonna. My plan is, you know, I'll have my like bonus money coming in soon. I might use some of it to get the bat symbol professionally done, and then have the bats that are fading out of it onto my shoulder, and then down to where they fade into like an angel or something on my
Right.
upper arm.
I think my next tattoo, I'm going to shave the side of my head and put a big crow.
I could see you doing that.
I love my crows. I have 2 crows that follow me around. They're really cool. I show you some pictures of them, but if you ever hang out with me, you'll see them just flying around. There's just 2 of them. Oh my God, on the way, because I'm in Staples right now, but I drove to Little Falls to go to my mom's place. But I seen like 5 different like eagles flying. I
Huh.
don't know if they're all just like getting back, but I saw a bunch of eagles, and I thought that was really badass. I'm spiritual, so that shit means something to me.
Hell yeah. For me, it's like
Word.
it's cardinals. It's the same thing for my dad because that means like usually when you see a cardinal, that means like someone you love's watching over you type of deal.
Mm. See, I don't see eagles very often, so that's why seeing so many of them on the same drive was so crazy. But I see my crows every day that I'm driving. There's just 2 of them always on my left-hand side. People around me who are around me often enough see it too. I'm sure when me and any of you guys hang out, you'll see them.
But yeah.
My little birdie friends.
If you hang out with me, it's just gonna be tires.
As long as it's not
Tires.
a
I'm gonna see tires flowing everywhere.
or a metal rod hitting your head. One of the two.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, that too. All I'm saying is
good
I'm a
stuff,
tire
though.
man.
You're a tire man? Do you ever get tired?
Yeah, that's my job. Nah,
It's your job to
tires
get
don't make me
tired?
tired. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I need a new tattoo stat. So when is that coming in?
It should be coming in next month or something like that.
Word. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a special grade tattoo gun.
Oh, it's a good one?
Yeah, it's a special grade.
A good way to practice is on
Word.
pumpkins. Just
Or
saying.
on me.
Yeah.
Listen,
I
as long
do
as
got
it's
a
fresh
pumpkin.
needle,
It's sitting
I'm
on my
cool with that.
windowsill. It's
I
always
always
gonna be a
heard the
fresh
best
needle.
way to practice was with a cherry pie, but
Hey man,
that was a joke. Neither of you got it. It was funny.
I laughed. I laughed.
Oh, got it.
Ha 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 ha.
All right, what do you want to talk about? Come on, guys. Like we could talk about some music, or we could talk about other shit. I don't know. I'm sitting in my sister's garage, like
Well,
I
if you
said. So
if you showed up on time, you would have known what we're talking about.
oh yeah, you're right. But I was visiting my brother, so I think
So?
I got a free pass, and my phone
Nah.
wasn't on. So
Well,
Next time, keep your phone on. We were hella texting you.
no, my phone's off. Like I decided not to pay for it this month because I wanted to pay for other things, and didn't feel like I needed to have a phone because I'm tired of people. It's been a long couple weeks, okay? So I decided to make. I have to. I'm deciding to get a new phone plan. Is really what it is because I pay like $200 a month for my phone plan, and I'm never on my phone. So I just figured if I went and got a lower phone plan, that would make more sense. And I just haven't gotten around to getting the new phone plan. The fun stuff.
well,
It seems twisted, but I promise it makes sense.
one thing I mentioned to Taco before we started is that I could share my screen on Discord and we could run through like some of the songs we've made and talk about them.
If you wanna, for sure.
Like I got a whole queue of all of our songs. Like we can just pick and choose, and then like I can.
How many songs have we done together at this point now? How long
Together?
has it been since our last podcast?
It's been like 3 weeks since our last podcast.
And so much has happened, dude.
Man, maybe for you.
Combined, our streams are crazy as well.
That's true.
I've been waiting for Mr. Taco over there to work on some music with me. Do something.
Well, I've been working on my own music, and well, if
You have
someone
been?
answered their damn phone, they
Actually,
would know.
I have been answering you, and you said that you were gonna let me know when we wanted to hang out, and you never got a hold of me.
Bum, bum,
I
bum.
did. Oh, you're about to
No,
make
you
me.
did not. You did not. Because me and Austin were talking about it last night, and I went and checked our chat because I had to make sure. Actually.
Bum, bum, bum.
You have it set to every 24 hours, it deletes our text. Okay? Not my fault.
No,
I
I'm
asked
not
you,
blaming
hey,
you. You said that you were good.
no, you're blaming my ass.
I don't mind, man. I know we'll get around to it, and we all got a lot of stuff going on. Your brother bailed on me on Party Girl. I want somebody to sing on Party Girl, but I don't know who's gonna do that. Sounds good.
Not me.
No, you don't think you could shoot something up for Party Girl?
I could scream.
Yeah, I don't think it's that kind of song, but I love the enthusiasm.
Hey, you can scream anything. Barbie
I
girl.
will. No, okay.
Do you guys hear
Every
scratching?
time though.
There it is. It's Taco's mic. It's
Yeah,
a little fuzzy.
I knew it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I reset my audio and everything, and it's still not working. So when our pod ends, I'm gonna mess with it, see if I can fix it.
Well,
That's fine.
if you guys want, we can run through the songs and talk about them.
Word, let's do it.
All right, give me one moment to set it up. All right, so now I got it set up. The first one we're gonna look at is "Twisted Mind," and if you want me to pause at any time to talk about it, let me know. I'll pause, and then we'll just fucking go through them. All right, everyone good?
Yeah, we chilling.
Yes, sir.
That's the first one me and Tamale ever did. First one I ever did personally.
Yeah, it's the first one you ever did. This one came out very well. It only took us a few hours, didn't it?
Yeah.
You basically
Yeah.
had an idea of what you wanted, and
That was the Alien Nations one. I had like a reference. This one we kind of just did, and for our first song, like this was like, I was pretty proud of this one. And
Twisted Mind was phenomenal.
everyone loved
I
it.
like Twisted Mind.
Like everyone loved this one. All right, let's do it. Yes, I remember exactly what you were talking about now. This is the one that I started, and I had a whole chorus ready to go. I just couldn't sing it myself, so I was like, "Hey, Tamale, like I got the song I'm working on. I need you to sing a chorus for me," because I was originally gonna have Cheese do it, but he couldn't get around to it. So Tamale showed up, and this is like where we started making music, and this is where we started like getting a lot closer, and it was really cool. So I'm gonna
That was when we first started collabing.
I'm gonna go back so that they can listen to that whole chorus. Yep, this is where it fades out. So I completely forgot about your like verse there. That verse went so hard. And I remember like when I did that hook that I do, I tried to sing it with the music and it turned out just perfectly. Like I am still happy with this song. What do y'all think?
I love that song, and sorry, I am in somebody else's garage, so if I do mute, that's why. But that was a phenomenal song. What about all the other ones?
Oh, we'll definitely get to
We
that.
haven't released Alienation on everything yet, but we do have Alienation as well.
Yeah, Alienation I'll play next. That's the song that will be put into my horror album when it comes out. Since the horror album's it's gonna be called like Creatures That Lurk in the Dark or something like that. And it has to do with an alien invasion, but you can take it any way you want because the lyrics are kind of subjective. But Taco, what'd you think?
Dude, honestly, that was the first song I listened from both of you guys. I thought it was amazing. Like it was like well, like thought out. Like
Yeah.
it was perfect chorus, and it was a perfect like deep dark tone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in the middle, and like I could tell you spent a lot of time on it, and it came out perfect. And like I thought it was phenomenal. It's one of the songs I listen to like on repeat sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
And I like. I just think it's crazy.
Yeah. With this, so for recording, like it only took me and Tamale like a few hours, but I spent a lot of time before like structuring it out how I wanted it because this was gonna be my first song, and I recruited, Together We Are Tamale to get into this, and then we like the way like we connected and flowed. It's like we were on the same page the whole time.
Yeah, it worked phenomenally together. Our vocals went together perfectly. But how I remember it was basically, he came to me saying, "Hey, I have a song. I have an idea for a chorus. I can't sing the chorus. I was gonna have Cheese do it. Could you do it or just try?" And I think we hopped on. And the first time I recorded it, he was like, "Oh yeah, that's exactly how I wanted it."
Yeah, because I did like a demo for you too, kind of like relatively how I wanted it. And then you did it, and you just fucking like phenomenal job on it. And then my hook, I was really proud of. The idea was that there's gonna be some dark parts, like
Right.
my hook was like a little bit quiet and eerie type of deal. And then I wanted like something like more jolly, but like catchy, like a catchy chorus. So I
something
wrote
like
this out.
Yeah. I like doing my runs, my twisted mind, thinking everything is fine. My twisted mind, whatever will I do?
Yeah,
It's such a catchy one.
yeah,
You wrote that. Like, I have no, I think I did my last two verses, but you wrote the catchy line that
Yeah.
everybody loves so much.
yeah. Because
You did do that.
I had the chorus, like I said, I had the chorus in mind, like how I wanted it done,
Mhm.
and like I wanted it to be like a bit of contrast, but I wanted it to be catchy. So I was like, my mind, twisted mind. All right, there we go. And then I just started writing it out. And like the idea, like I didn't necessarily think of the lyrics too much, but I mean, the kind of idea was like you've been alone so long, and you're like your mind's getting all twisted on like you don't know what to think or how you should go about things. It's kind of like the whole essence of that. But I'm gonna try Alienation. This is about an alien. This is like a goofy one because we got into it, and we didn't
But
have.
honestly, it has such a deeper underlining meaning if you
It
really
does.
listen to it.
Very
I guess I
subjective.
take some certain meaning out of it. I can explain further after. I don't know what you take out of it, Austin, but I feel like this one has a lot more like deeper
Yeah.
tones to it if you really think about it. Like alienation, people hiding or constantly in their room and breaking the cycle of alienation because we're all
Yeah, like
this
in the essence of like. So the idea originally, we didn't have a plan for it. We just like, oh, this is a cool beat. This is one that me and him started working together. Like it wasn't something I started and invited him. Like we just did it together. And
I think I was in one of like vocal audio effects things, and it was something about an alien, and then you said, "Oh, should we do alien invasion?"
It had like an alien invasion type vibe to the song. That's how we end up making our lyrics and stuff. Is like we listen to the songs, like, all right, what are we feeling when we listen to this? And like we started with like an alien invasion because I was like, we just doing it, like, you know, like, because I had my first verse, I'm like, let's just make it about an alien invasion or something. And then as we went through with the lyrics, we started to like find like, okay, there's a lot more meaning to this. Like,
yeah, like things hooked on, and then our vocals, or not our vocals, our lyrics started really evolving.
yeah, because like you could think of it politically, you could think of it as like a like with all this new technology, with how like people are nowadays, like people are very alien to each other. Like people don't talk to each other in person anymore. And there's a lot of meaning, and you can take it how you will. That's what I love about music, is how subjective it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and start this.
Yeah.
Alienation.
Extraterrestrial, alien, and invasion, all are just imitating behind. Alienation say we have the power, but personality vacant. We all up in our heads, yep, alienation.
Extraterrestrial in a millennium, there's no escaping. Invasion is pushing. Phone lines are scattered, it's all imperfection. We're all just infected with countless deception. Weapons are useless, they know of it all. Alone in a room where there's no one to call. Fire up engines to get back to sun. Fire from hell when the sky starts to fall. If no one will do it, we'll fight for our song.
It's a full-scale invasion, yeah, enlist all the ages. It's a fight for the nameless. Pack up all your shit, it's an alienation.
Oh yes.
This was literally just like a freestyle that I did recording.
And it just goes so hard.
And
with
the
beat.
run went perfect. It did.
It's a short song, but it's so good. And it just fades out. Like, dude, after like the alienation part, I think we both came up with kind of together with the stretched out, and then I was like, yeah, we started out, you know how it was, and then the beat hit. It's like, all right, let's repeat that, and then one more time after that, but this time I'll add like my own layer on top of it. Like, I think it was like really good. Like, this is like still all new to me, like making music, and I'll do All Alone next, just so that way we can show our first three, and then we can get into some of our individuals.
This was our second one, or the second one you ever did, I'm pretty sure.
Taco, you got anything to add?
Honestly, like, to be completely honest, I do like when Burrito comes in. I love that deep, like, dark tone like you did in the last song, and then I love how it goes on to like that freestyle, like you're saying, like it's smooth, goes with the beat, it's slow. The whole song is like a slow type song in a way, and the only thing that's kind of getting to me, like, I love the song, but it's the beginning. The beginning lyrics kind of throw you off, because once you get into that slowness, you're like, oh, there isn't a lot of fast, you know what I mean? It just kind of messed with my brain. That's all.
Well,
I like it.
I added some fast in the beginning. It kind of cut out a little bit. I don't know if you weren't able to hear that, but the first one is, I think it starts out pretty fast. It starts out as a little bit of a rap.
Yeah, that's another thing with like mixing our styles too, is that, like, I mean, I've like, just to throw this in there, like, I came up with this idea for my first bit, where you first hear me, is, so I was like, hey, Tamale. So I heard this, I listened to the song again, Code Mistake by Corpse and Bring Me the Horizon. And I'm like, you know how the beginning's got that like monotone, like corpsey verse? I was like, I want to do something just like that. And I did it on here, and like everyone seemed to really like that. And I was like, okay, because it was something really cool. I really liked how it turned out. But
This one is gonna be one that you're gonna be releasing soon, right? You had said that you wanted to,
yeah, it'll be.
because we haven't released Alienation yet.
I mean, it's gonna be on my
It's
album.
only on YouTube.
Yeah, it'll be on my album, and that'll be on all platforms. But I'll keep this video on YouTube for sure. The beat from this one I put in the production as I don't know how to pronounce it. Netta, Nuta. I don't know. But like he makes really good beats. Like I think he does it on BeatStars, but he's on YouTube. So if y'all need some good beats, this guy, gal, whoever they may be, they make really good beats, and I'm still using some of theirs, and I'm paying, like I'll pay for it too. Like I really like their beats. But
I usually pay for Ryany Beats. Ryany
Yeah.
Beats is a beat producer.
This next one is All Alone. This is the third one that we made, and this is the one that you were really proud of too. I remember.
Well, this is just one that I really enjoyed. It was the one that I kind of took the reins on. I wish we would have taken a little bit more time, but all of my music, I think it's just all going to get remastered at some point.
Yeah.
And it's going to sound better after we get in the official studio. I'm recording on a jank-ass
Yeah, like-
laptop that won't even let me open my files. So
Yeah. But
I tell you, the sheer amount of times that my computer has crashed while we were working on a song, it almost makes it not worth it.
yeah, like working with what we do, which I will say is we work with BandLab, right? So like none of this is high grade stuff at all. I mean, BandLab's really good. BandLab
Right.
is really good, but it's not like, you know, the stuff that you see professionals using, which is fine. Because I'm just here to make music, same as you, and we love doing it. So like, if this is how we got to do it to
Right.
get started,
And
like sure.
eventually we'll get that upgrade after we get to a certain point. But
Yeah.
right now, I'm still happy working with what I am.
But this is our third song. That third song I ever did. I did my first 3 songs with you, and we did this together. Then after this, we'll get into some of our solo stuff.
I've been gone so long, can't seem to find my home. Don't know where I went wrong, it left me all alone. Keep my head straight, thinking that it's too late. Swimming to the bottom, and I need to know, am I safe? Am I safe? Am I safe?
I see everything crumbling around me. I try to run, but I keep on fumbling down in the dark where there's no escaping. Please help me out so I can fix everything. I'll try to escape this pain. You have nowhere left to
It's been this way for too long. Don't know where I went
Well, we have lost audio.
You guys can't hear it?
I can hear it.
Yeah, it's still picking up on my audio mixer, so as far as the pod goes, we're good.
Word.
I'm gonna keep playing it. If like it doesn't get fixed, I mean, you know, the song, we could talk about it, and then, you know, see what happens. Love this chorus.
What we have is sacred, wondering if we make it. Give you my heart, you left me, maybe let's start. Don't think I'ma make it from now on. Time will take it.
Time is a necklace that we take for granted. Thinking we have a dollar debt, let's take it. We have one chance to make things right. To get back on track and show things alright.
That was before we learned how to layer.
Yeah, that still sounds pretty good.
To
Yeah, I was pretty happy with how that one turned out.
Yeah, like re-listening to it, like you remember how like I really liked it, but I wasn't like too happy about
Yeah,
it, like with my
you weren't
performance.
too sure about it.
But
Right.
like listening back to it, like I thought my rap part sounded pretty good, like in
Yeah,
the
it
way
was
like
great. I loved it. And I told you that right when we did it, but you were like, I
yeah,
don't know.
still getting cut
That's how
like
you are in every single one of our songs.
so like with this one, right? I was starting to get myself more comfortable with my voice coming out,
Yeah,
and
singing rather than
yeah, and like that rap bit and the way we come together, like I thought it sounded really good. And, like this is like me trying to like peel the onion a little bit of like bring myself out a bit more, and like looking
make it
back, like
bolder.
this song is
Bolder.
catchy as fuck, dude. Like it's so hard not to sing along to the chorus. I love it so much.
Yeah. When this came out on YouTube, I sat and listened to it forever. I loved it. I was happy about this one. And I was so happy because it was one of the first ones that I made with somebody other than Cheese. So it was like, Jesus, this is finally okay. That's the second collab, second person, somebody that I'm really good at making music with, I think.
Yeah,
So,
I completely forgot I did a rap verse until I heard it. I was like, oh dang, okay.
yeah, where do I go? Do I follow the right path or does the wrong path make me feel like I'm not sad?
Not that I'm not glad to have what we had. I thought that. Yeah, so good. What are you, Taco?
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I like how you guys incorporated like different styles all in one song.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we
Like-
do it on all of our songs together.
I know, but this one shows it a lot more
Yeah.
than the other two that I've listened to, at least.
Heck yeah.
I just like how like you guys incorporated the rap, the screamo, and the like
Chorusy,
acapella
catchy.
would-
Yeah,
Yeah.
acapella. That's what it would be. That's what
Yeah,
I mean when I'm saying my runs. I like my catchy, melody.
Otherwise, I think it was pretty good.
All right, so there's a list of like, is there a specific song that you want me to play of yours? In the queue, I have Felso, Crawling Back, The Same, and Night Drives are the ones of yours. But if there's a different one, I can pull it up.
Well, you also have Easy When You're down there. Felso is one that everybody liked. I like Felso, but Easy When You're is a really catchy one. I don't care. Either one. Anyone.
Anyone? All right.
Uh,
I'm trying to save our
so you click
newest.
the same?
I'm trying to say our newest ones for last. I'm trying to work up. So
Word.
So
well, The Same is the one that I released a day before I released Night Drives with You.
yeah.
And then Crawling Back was a few days before that. And before that, it was Felso. Before that, it was Easy When You're. So
I say
if you
Felso or
put
Easy When You're.
Yeah, Felso. Try Felso.
Let's do it.
I think there was some timing issues that I wish I would have changed in this before I released it, but
Hey man, we
I've
still
had some
learning.
people say that they've sat and cried to this one. Well, that's not good.
Yeah, if there's anything you want to add, like you can just start speaking and I'll pause it just so that way we can hear.
I don't know. It's just about like a true story. Like this is what's crazy about this song is it's literally the story about how I met my ex, which was weird. But I mean, that's just me being honest, because like we get our muse from the pain, the trauma that we go through, and
Yeah.
really sitting and having to get over everything that I just lost this past year. Like I'm finally moving on, but it feels nice to release songs like this or Easy When You're, because it's like I'm able to finally permanently put something somewhere so I don't have to sit and think about it forever. So if I want to come back to this memory, this is the permanence for that memory, and I can move on from that now. And that's kind of how all of my music I've been releasing lately has been, and it's been really freeing and very spiritually
That's what
opening.
I really like about music too, is like how it can be very therapeutic, especially when you're making music. And like that's a whole big thing with NF was like his therapy was making music. And also this is a really cool picture, by the way.
Yeah, that was rendering of an actual picture that I did. But anyway, yeah, the song's cool.
You have such an angelic voice.
Oh, thank you. I wish I would have redone this because I was sick when I recorded this, and I think I was a little drunk.
She was a midnight dream with some bubble sleep. She laughed when she saw me. I knew I couldn't leave when I looked in her eyes. She was quite the sight with her angel eyes. She brightened up my life. She got me by surprise. With her I felt so high, so high. Looked in the rearview mirror and it was crystal clear. I think I found the love of my life. With her I felt so high.
Oh, that's so good. Been a minute since I've heard
I
it.
felt so high. Met the night at Denny's. I said, baby, do you love me? She said, come on, baby, hold me. Tell me, is it just a start? Are you rooting for me? Are you rooting for me? Did you mean to leave me lonely? Still I pick up when you call me. Tell me, are you rooting for me? 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 Still I pick up if you call me. Do you need to leave me alone? Did you need to leave me alone? Still I think of you, my darling. Did you need to leave me wanting? Did you need to leave me wanting? Did you need to leave me wanting? I still think of you, my darling. She was a midnight dream with some bubble sleep. She laughed when she saw me. I knew I couldn't leave when I looked in her eyes. She was quite the sight with her angel eyes. She brightened up my life. She got me by surprise. With her I felt so high. Looked in the rearview mirror and it was crystal clear. Think I found the love of my life. With her I felt so high. I felt so high.
That was so beautiful. I've never liked a fucking scene of me. Dude,
I love the ending.
that was so good.
Yeah, that was. I sat and cried to that song a few nights, to be honest. Like, it's not the best product coming out, but it was such a relief getting that much emotion out. Like, I could tell the full story behind it, but I mean, the story is in the song. Like,
I felt it the whole way through. Like, dude, like started to make me reflect a little bit. Like, that was really fucking good.
yeah, it was a lot for me.
I love the ending. I love how calm and smooth the song was all put together.
I decided, like, in the end, I don't want any effect. I just want my raw vocal. Like, my voice even cracks in the end of it. Like, because I was borderline fucking crying. Like, I couldn't hit the high notes. It was just squeaking, and it just came out like that.
Yeah, I didn't even
It's
like
just-
notice. Like, it was like I was feeling it so much, and it's like you start to hear it, and it's like because the music like is such a big part of my emotions. Since I was little,
me
and
too.
like listening to this, it's just like, damn, dude, it put me in the feels. Like, and I'm glad you were able to, put it out there and like, express yourself a bit. And I fucking love that shit.
Mm-hmm. It's really emotional compared to some of the stuff that you put out.
Yeah. I mean, mine's
So that's
emotional,
why I
just a
like it.
different way.
Yeah, it is, and that's why I love the difference between our things. Because I'll sit and I'll listen to a bunch of my songs, then I'll go sit and listen to a bunch of your songs in a row, just
Like
listening to it.
it just inspires me to want to do something similar. Like, put my voice out there and say what I want to say.
Well, that's really what it's all about, too. Like, if anything else, like on the outside of everything, beyond just getting my emotions out there, I want other people to feel it too, and I want them to realize that it's finally okay. Like, honestly, that's since we released that podcast and I really just put my pedal to the metal doing shit, like when I finally got you to start doing your music, and then Nate, you're starting to do your music because you're seeing we're doing the music, and then, or no, sorry, Taco.
You're good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
But then, obviously, Cheese is messaging me saying that he's doing music now too, which is fucking, it's just awesome. And everybody around me, including in my Discord server that I just made, like everybody who's joined that already, some people are just random people on my Snapchat chat that have just sent me messages asking me, hey, like, I want to get started on music. How do I start? What do I do? And that's when I sent them
Yeah.
the link. I was like, hey, like this, we got spots for people who want to send their lyrics, the spots for people who want to send their songs, like
Yeah, I will
all sorts of
say,
really.
that like music's something that I've always wanted to do, and I've always had a articulate talent. Like me and Taco talked about earlier, and I just haven't been like found a way to get it out there. I haven't found the motivation. Like I wanted to work with people, but like there's nobody that's around. And I will say that you are a huge part that I'm able to do like a passion of mine of making music, and you're a huge part in
I'll
helping me
hop
out.
on Discord and I'll fucking do that. Like I don't care. However you want to make a song, if you gotta go on, I've made a song with somebody just over Snapchat voice call. Me and
Yeah.
my cousin, like we threw something together. Like it's super easy. Like anything, you can do so many things that you don't realize that you can do so easily.
Yeah, and like I am forever grateful and appreciate that you're there for
Well,
me to
I'm
help me
grateful
with
for
this.
you. No, I was ready to give up. Like honestly, like I felt like I was continuing to do all my stuff, posting to YouTube, like it wasn't tracking as much, and then you really motivated me to like, okay, like we released those 3 songs, and after I seen the effect of those 3 songs, like how many people actually went and re-listened to them, that's when I was like, holy shit, we could do something here.
Yeah.
And then now, just thinking about it, like I just hit 10,000 fucking streams. That was crazy for me, waking up and seeing 10,000. Like yours came pretty fast with your songs, but the steady increase in my music, it has just been so happy to see. And like it's been inspiring. And it all started because I did decide, hey, Austin did this. We are, oh, fuck,
That's
Burrito
okay.
did this. Yeah.
Hey, honestly, okay. To be real quick, Tamale, if you say our real names, it's all good. Like,
Okay.
our names have been said way before too.
Right.
So you good, man. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
we're not
it.
anonymous or anything.
Yeah, our faces aren't hidden. We showed, no, we didn't show them. We sat and we video chatted a little
That and we
bit
have
after that last
just
podcast.
Yeah.
and that last video literally, as you said, was a rendition of your face, so it's not like we're anonymous. Most people
Oh
that
yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not hidden.
most of the people that like see our stuff, like they know us in some way. Like most of the people who respond.
Right.
But
I also have my face on TikTok as well because I did that for one of them. I'll shut up. You play your song now.
do you want to add anything else, Taco, or are you ready to move on?
We can move on if you want. I was just gonna ask you guys if after this pod, maybe we could make a song and I can show you guys some of the songs I have been recording.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Hell yeah, I'm down.
I do have to leave in a bit, not for long, but
It's all good. It's all
so
good.
I don't know how. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how long do you guys want to be up tonight. So
I have all weekend and Monday, so I'm good.
okay. What about you, Tamale? Oh, he's a little busy right now.
Sorry, no, I didn't realize that I was muted. I've been sitting here talking this whole time. No, I said, yep, no, I can probably figure that out. I am in a garage, so I'll have to set my stuff up, and it's a little cold in here, so I'm gonna get some gloves, maybe my blanket. But
Ooh.
I can probably work on a song. Yeah, I'll just set my fucking stuff up out here.
The
That's why I brought
garage,
it with.
the garage might give you a nice little echoing sound to your voice too.
Echo, yeah, we'll see. But I got a headset. I was gonna say that.
Ah, nice.
I got a headset. I got a headset. I was doing hacker dance. I bought it off my little brother. It was my old headset that I sold to him. So I was like, "Hey, dude, $7. Give me your broken headset. I'll fix it." And I did. And I did.
All right. So, into this next song, "Creature in the Woods." This is the first one I did on my own, right? And it came to be because, as people know, I like, metal music. I don't follow any sort of, evil stuff. I just like how it sounds, like metal music sounds, and I've always I like any music, like jazz, fucking musical stuff like that. So I like all sorts of music, but as far as performing, I do a lot more of like the screaming aspect and the monotone, maybe some singing and rapping. But this song, I got some nostalgia because back a long time ago. He was like middle school or something. But when creepypastas were a big thing, I was big into that too. Like I used to be fan fiction. I used to be huge into like Slenderman, stuff like that. Played the games, watched Markiplier, as most people already know. But this song, I got some nostalgia for like Slenderman. I was listening to like some of the old stuff, some old content. I was like, I bet I can make a good song out of it. So what I did is I decided to make a song pretty much about Slenderman. Like, and that's what this is. And this started like I was like, I'm just gonna release a cool song, and it turned out really well, and people loved it. Like I got so much feedback and messages saying, like, dude, this sounds professional. Like I really love how it sounds. Keep putting stuff like this out, and I'm like, okay. So I got a good base to work
stunned.
from.
I was shocked. It was crazy. Like out of nowhere, you posted this, and I was like, "This does sound professional."
Yeah, and this is.
I feel like you almost passed me in a day.
This is like what I started. The idea of making like a horror related album because people like this sound so much, but I don't want to make my entire music out of it. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do an album of it because I know people like it, and then we'll go from there. And I've still made different stuff in between, like our last song, but I'm gonna go ahead and get her going. I tried to make it really creepy, and my next song is also really creepy. They're all creepy. Before it starts, this is also my first lyric video that I made for my channel. I think all my other songs I made lyric videos for, or most of them. But this one I made a lyric video, and I thought this would be a really cool idea. So.
Unexpected fate to your demise. Come to the trees, yeah, you will see numerous pages telling you to flee. But when you turn around, there is no time, cause he's there to feast your mind. Don't try to escape, he will find a way. Don't try to escape, he will find a way. He's right behind you. Don't look in his eyes. It will follow. Leave me alone. Step into his playground where he's waiting for you there. Or by the abandoned house, he really don't care. These woods are too sacred, you are trapped inside. Now grab the page for you have reached your demise. Don't try to escape, he
infamous Slenderman right here. That's the infamous Slenderman static. So in this song, you know, I made it about Slenderman, right? But I put a bunch of Slenderman references. Like when I go like "it will follow" and like that whole section was all like different things you see on pages. Like "it will follow," "always watches no eyes," "there's no one, leave me alone," and that did help me just because, you know, add the aesthetic. But there was like a lot of good references to that, like the playground. He's, you know, he has his house in his playground, or, you know, his quote unquote child, whatnot. But yeah, I thought it was really good. I'm just really happy with it, and everyone seemed to love it.
I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. I sat and listened to it a couple times, more than a couple. This is one of the ones I listened to.
It was one of the first songs that you guys dropped that I actually listened to, and I thought it was amazing. I like the way you incorporated like Slenderman in there without
You
actually.
didn't listen to any of the ones that I worked on, only the one that he did solo. What?
No, I listened to yours. You send me them, and I listen to them.
Yes,
This is
I did.
I'm talking about his
I do
solo.
spam people. Oh, his solo? Oh, yeah. This is the first one of his.
Yeah, exactly. I'm talking about the first time hearing the solos.
Oh.
Is what I meant. Like, I heard yours, and I also, when he posted this one, I listened to it.
I get what you're saying. I got it.
Okay. Took you a minute. It's all good, though.
No, it made sense. I just let you over explain a little bit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, respect.
It's the first one that you heard of his. Go on.
Oh, yeah. It's already over now, man. You ruined it. You ruined the moment.
Well, is there anything else you guys want to add before we go to the next one?
Yeah, Taco's got to jump if you guys want to take over.
It's all good.
All right. Taco will be back in a minute.
All right. Catch you then.
Catch you later. And Stovetop, if I'm not back and they end the pod, catch you all later.
It's great having you. Next song. If you don't have anything else to add, we could do Crawling Back. Let's go back and forth between us.
If you want, yeah. That's me and Cheese.
Here we go. We get to incorporate Cheese. It's a long song, but 4 minutes.
Well, if you want to make it the final one, we could.
I'm already playing it. It's all good. Is there any notes you want to put on before we continue it?
This one it's one of those like moving on songs, you know. It's like, I'm not crawling back to you no more. Like, there's no more of that. I'm done with all of your games type thing. It's getting over that hold that somebody has on you is really what it's about. And me and Cheese incorporated it pretty good, I think.
I think so.
Just living here, just dream to find a girl. Maybe then I'm winning life, giving it a whirl. Thinking it's about that time, know that I'ma keep up till I pass the finish line. Crawling back to you. Crawling back, keep on falling, I'm not crawling. Keep on calling, I'm not crawling. No more talking, no more walking. I'm not crawling, keep on falling. I'm not crawling, keep on calling. I'm not crawling, no more talking, no more walking. I'm not crawling back to you. Crawling back to you. Crawling back to you. Say what's new that kid. Yeah.
not changing to who I was again. I'm not leaving, and I'm not going back. Yeah, I'm not back. I'm not leaving, yeah, I'm not going back. The guy you see here, yeah, he's stronger than that. He knows there's no going back. Yeah, there's a reason his past was never meant to last. Yeah, it belongs in the past. Keep on falling, I'm not crawling. Keep on calling, I'm not crawling. No more talking, no
Love that
more
chorus.
walking. I'm not
Yeah, this one
crawling
came out really nice.
Keep on falling, I'm not crawling. Keep on calling, I'm not crawling. No more talking, no more walking. I'm not crawling back.
Love that.
Our voices just sound so similar together is the only
Yeah.
issue that we were worried that people won't like know the difference.
I definitely did because he has like a lot of he has a bit more of a lighter tone and he sings a lot more
Yeah.
poppy. But you both have really angelic
I
voices.
don't know what my style would be. Like, what is my style?
I think like you're just a jack of all trades. Like you put your vocals on a song and it works. Like that's what I think is so
Yeah,
great.
I have to like. It's like a multi-tool, is how I.
Yeah, because like you did this, and this was definitely a lot different than what you do for mine. And what you do for mine is really fucking good too. Like some of the stuff you put in, it's like, God damn, I don't know how I'm supposed to like, record on top of this. Like it's so good.
Well, I always enjoy all of the stuff that you put on any of my songs. It always ends up coming out great, as well as Cheese.
Yeah, and this is
We all
like
do such a great job.
you got to hear the difference in style there with you and Cheese, like back when he did his verse, and then you got your stuff going, and like the way you guys came together in the end on that chorus. Oh, it just sounded so good, sounded so full.
It did. It was satisfying, and that last part of that song, we enjoyed the ending. We were contemplating because there was like 3 or 4 different endings that we might have chose, but we ended up settling on this one, and we both said this one was our favorite, so this was the one we chose.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoy listening to y'all's music. Like it's just so nice. Like if I'm ever like in a car ride, which I do, even if I'm just going to like Walmart or something, I'll play like you guys' songs and. It's just vibey. I love it.
I do enjoy the vibey songs. I appreciate it.
Well, on a different note, we're on my second solo song on the horror aspect, and this one's about an exorcism. I don't like
I might go in and warm up after this one, so
on this one, like it was. I don't know how I was trying to do one about like Jeff the Killer, stay on that creepypasta vibe, but then like. I just started going, making some lyrics, and I'm like, okay, this has like a different kind of vibe. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make it about an exorcism, and I call it "Thy Will Be Done" because, well, at the end you'll hear like a prayer of like, what when an exorcism is performed, they do a prayer to get the demon out. Like I did like a little prayer at the end, and "Thy will be done" is in reference to God's will being done. Of getting this demon out, so that's where that came from.
Exorcism, the expulsion or attempted expulsion of a supposed evil spirit from a
The
person
definition of exorcism.
or place.
That was a last-minute ad.
that was pretty cool. I like how that goes before. You're really good at those. Your intros.
Yeah. I like to set the tone before this hits.
There is no sympathy. This demon has full control. He's something new completely. Flickering lights and pictures falling. That is no prank. That is not who I remember. That face
This part I added. I thought it'd be a nice creepy essence.
Purchase your tracks today.
Here's the prep. So that
I
scream,
love how creepy that one
that
was.
scream
It
at
gave
the
me the
end.
chills when I first listened to it.
that scream at the end was the demon leaving the person. That's kind of like, because like they always freak out right when they're leaving because they're pissed off that they don't get to keep their host.
Right.
So I did that scream, and then like the beat is not plain. Like I added a bunch of stuff like that. That female vocals in the background
Yeah,
of
the
the chorus. I added that. The ring around the rosy. I added that. There was a whole bunch of different stuff that like I added to give it, you know, more of a creepy vibe. And
Right.
the first comment I got on this was, "That is evil." It's like, well, it's technically
Yeah, I get
getting.
a whole bunch of comments saying that I need to find God and shit. That's fun.
I mean, I found God personally, but
Right.
this song's technically about evil being
Right.
diminished.
Expulsion. It's the expulsion of evil.
Yeah. But yeah,
All right. Well, I think I might gotta go. My phone's about to die and my fingers are purple.
well, this is definitely something you can leave it on, and we have
Yeah.
plenty more we can share
That was
later.
an amazing song.
But
Yeah,
if
plenty more.
if y'all want to listen to our music more, we have a bunch of new ones that came out that are really good, like this one right
Yeah, we
here.
should try linking down below.
Yeah, I could do that. But other than that, thank you guys for listening. This has been Burrito and Taco once again with Tamale, of course. And
Yeah, here I am. Hello there.
make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out our music. Check out our pod. We got more stuff coming out.
TikTok, we're on every single platform.
Literally-
Apple Music, Amazon Music,
Everything.
your mom's phone probably. She's playing our music.
Well, guys, thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you in the next one. Catch you later.
Cha-cha, goodbye.